And these are two areas, as both Fred and myself were saying, these are two areas that we help with in the end of the, toward the end of the program. We'll be helping with this all the way up to June, right? So these are two areas we want to help with. And this will just help you to sort of, survey will help you to kind of focus exactly where it is you should be spending your energies and where you should be asking for support from, say, from myself and from someone called Bertie as well, who I will be introducing later with the crowdfunding. But for now, I think I've spoken quite a lot. I think we should just really get into it. So I'll just quickly demo. I'm not going to go into all the details of it. I will just very quickly demo the financial. Can everyone see my screen still? Can you still see the?
Yes, Lucas, yeah. We see your browser now.
Fantastic. So, Fred, could you post in the chat? I believe it is.
I already have, yes.
Amazing. I think it's...
So, guys, this is the link, the last link I shared on the Zoom chat, and you can now open it if you haven't already. It's called Link to the Financial Awareness Survey, and there's a link under it which you can click if you have any problems with that. Please let us know, but you should be able to open it.
And thankfully the link works. So always a little bit of terror when you put in the link you've made, but it does work, which is great. So this is what it looks like. It's really straightforward. It takes up to 7 minutes, okay? But we're going to do this all together in breakout rooms for half an hour, and we're going to do it for half an hour because it gives you the space to talk to Fred, to talk to me, to ask any specific questions that you might have. So don't feel like you need to rush through it really, really quickly. Spend time asking questions and asking us exactly if you've got anything at all that you're not sure about. So it's quite a straightforward around the about you. This is just getting to know you. All of the questions are mandatory, so you will need to fill them out. The data is only kept internally at Turn as well, so it's confidential entirely. You basically go through this and fill it out. Very straightforwardly, you just fill it out with that link and then go through, put your telephone number in as well. There's other sections beyond the about you, where it will start to ask you questions relating to your business. Okay, so what's the name? So I'm going to go with Turn. Okay, it will say, does it have a social mission? Start thinking, okay, is it product or service? This will help the survey to determine whether what's the focus of your organization. If it's both, that's absolutely fine. Is it having a positive impact on people, on the planet, or is it both? The types of finance. So this is really, we want to know as well, what do you understand about finance at the moment? There's no right or wrong answer here. If there are things you don't understand, we can see that from the survey, and we can also send you resources, of which we have an abundance, to help to learn more about different areas of finance. Okay, so let's say I only know grants, don't know anything else, then the survey would tell me that it could, I don't know anything about crowdfunding, then I could link to crowdfunding resources. I don't know about the money, how much money I need. So this area, financial readiness, is looking how I'd spend the money. So have I done my business plan yet? Have I done my social business plan? Do I actually know what I'll spend the money on or not? Is it for a project or is it for operations? What am I going to spend the money on? Tell the survey what you're going to spend the money on. You can link out to your social business plan tool as well. How would you measure success? So looking at the impact, right? So is success, is that done in terms of the amount of people you've served? Is that the number of products you've sold? How do you actually measure success? Which is really important if you're looking at grant fundraising especially, but also for crowdfunding. How do you actually measure success as an organization? Are you registered yet? How are you registered? Do you want to change it? I know some of you are set up as for-profit companies that want to change. And then this area is looking specifically around understanding crowdfunding and donations. So these questions will help to determine how you answer them, will help to determine whether you should focus on crowdfunding or on grant fundraising at the moment. And be honest, be totally honest. You know, if you don't have anything, that's fine. This is not an exercise in seeing how far you've done or how much you've done so far, rather, in the Ideas into Action program. So, or beyond. Some people have been running your social organizations for a few years. Other people have literally just started. Okay, so just be honest about it, because it will really help you in the long run in determining what you should focus on. So this is it. Grant fundraising is the last section, the number 7, the last section, and then I'm just going through it. These questions will be in a group. You can ask any questions. This is the loan. We'd like to know if you're interested in that microfinance loan I spoke about. If you're not, absolutely fine. If you are, let us know, and then we can be in touch in the future as well. And then, yeah, we'd like to know as well what you'd spend money on. So just to know how actually well thought through your financial planning is. And then it's submit, and then it's done. That's it. That's all it is. Okay. So this will then help, the survey will then generate some answers, which we'll look at in the break, and then help to split into either grant fundraising or crowdfunding.